I only ever had cats, so they all hated food with strong taste. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand Tilly. She's like a weird cat. She's not like a real cat. She's like... Garlic can be toxic to cats and dogs. Yeah, I know. But apparently Tilly can survive an earthquake. She's like... Because she's like, oh, well, I'll just eat some dry roasted peanuts. I'll just eat some garlic sauce. I'll just eat, like, all the toppings off your pizza. I'm like... The ferrets, yes, they do something. They do like garlic sauce, but I think it's because they can lick it. Like, anything they can lick, they enjoy. Like, any oils and anything oily, they like. Oh, look at all this cool stuff. So we have some information on the data disk. Here's your stop sign. And Emily wants me to go and pick watermelons. That's actually quite fun, so we'll go and do that. Oh, there's Sophie, and she's also got a quest. Sophie's basket.
Are you alright, ma'am?
I'm sorry, I'm getting forgetful in my old age.
Garlic can cause kidney failure in cats. Yeah, just because she likes it doesn't mean she gets it. As I say, as soon as I see her, and it's taken straight away.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'll find it for you. Where were you last?
That's very kind of you. I was delivering some milk to the Portia school. I probably left it there.
Cool, we can go and do that. So I've got to do the watermelons as well. Yeah, just because Tilly likes something doesn't mean she gets it. I am aware that garlic is not good for animals, but it's just like, I don't understand why they like it in the first place. That's the thing I'm trying to work out. Working on social with McDonald for Lightning 2.0. Nah, I need to get iron so I can make buckets.
Right. Let's pick some. I'm sure they'll taste great.
Sure, sounds tasty.
The melons here are all ripe, but leave that big one alone. I call it Mr. Melon.
Oh, Mr. Melon and the Pumpkin Princess.
Mr. Melon is my candidate for the Autumn Festival this year. At the rate it's growing, I reckon I have a good chance of winning.
Oh, poor Emily. It ended up so... Oh, I feel so bad.
You have a competition for the Autumn Festival?
Yeah, for the Autumn Festival. It's tradition here to do a town fair, and almost everybody shows up. There's lots of food and dancing and music and fun. At the center of it is the Best Bounty Contest, where many people bring out their best harvest of the year. Ever since I moved to my granny's ranch, I've participated in this competition every year. I've never won, though.
I feel so sorry for her. She's participated every single year and never won.
I wanted to win that prize. Can you imagine me winning it? I'd be so happy. You should enter as well, just for fun. We can go together this year. It'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's hurry up and pick the melons.
Okay. So we've got to leave Mr. Melon alone now. That must be Mr. Melon. All the others we can... There we are. Lovely. So we get to sit and eat the melons.
That should be enough. Let's chow.
Nom nom nom. See, I just did that quest because I love this
cutscene. They taste super great, right? It's like a cool breeze in the summer.
Yeah, this tastes really sweet.
I might not grow the biggest melon, but when it comes to sweetness, I've got this down pat.
Don't worry. Mr. Melon is the biggest melon I've ever seen. I'm sure it'll win.
Oh, I'm sorry. The child in me wants to laugh at this so hard.
I sure hope so. Well, I'm happy to hang out more, but it's time to take care of the farm. See ya!
Bye, Emily!
That looks like such a nudge for the for your character to... I was going to say the male character, but it could easily be the female characters as well. For your character to start dating Emily, that is like clearly nudging you, saying, oh yeah, you know, Emily's dateable. I know, everyone's like, Litterbug She-Lab, just throwing it. I wasn't controlling it, okay? Not my fault. Okay, before I go running around all over the place, finding dogs and stuff like that, I'm going to see if I can actually make any of these DD stops. At all. So what am I missing for this DD car? Everything. Okay. Good, good. I'm sure I have some of it. Like the engines, for example. Can I make the wheels? It's a... Oh, it's a casa! Hello! I thought I... Oh, have I made those tires? I thought I had. Yes, I have. Oh, silly me. And some copper bars. And... try making pasta. Is making pasta hard? Does anybody know? Let me know. What do you think? Is that a difficult thing to do? I've never tried. Single seat, single seat. Did I make seats? Was I still trying to make seats? Doesn't look like I did make them, so let's go and see if I can make them. Which I can. So that's them finished, and then I can start on the actual DD stops once the assembly table's nice and clear. And that'll be some extra money for me. So I've got like, yeah, I've got 5,000 gold now. So doing this DD thing did help me get my initial sort of money going there, which is really good. Alright, let's get a DD stop going now. Let's see what I need for that. Hardwood planks. I did have some of those. I don't know if I've got enough. Bronze pipe, bronze plate. And fibre cloth, which I have. So, I've got 4, 0, and 4. Oh, I just need to make 1 hardwood plank then. And 2 bronze pipes. So, let's change that over to the hardwood plank then. Craft a few. I'll craft 10 actually, because I'm going to need them eventually. And I'll do the same. I need to make at least 6 pipes. I'll make 10. That's enough for all 5 DD stops. Okay, so what have you said about pasta? It's dough, not hard to do. Didn't see it all the way through though. I just got brought in for a bit of kneading. Have a machine that makes it, and my love is zucchini pasta. Littering food is not a big deal. You're feeding the wildlife. It's actually better to throw it on the ground and to have it go in a waste processing facility. Well, there we go. I'm recycling. I could have put it into a compost heap or something though, rather than literally throwing it on Emily's porch. That's kind of bad manners, I think. Okay, I'm gonna hand in my DD cart, and I probably will have to run into town. Now the first one I should probably make is the one by my house, and then all other ones from then on will be able to take me places. Compost is the best, yes, compost is the best. Hello, Mr. Antoine.
Finished another one already, and it's still such high quality. Great job. Here's your commission fee.
Okay, so it's still the same. Oh well. So each one is 1,800 gold, which at this stage of the game is actually pretty decent, unless you literally manage to somehow, with your basic fishing rod, catch one of the kingfish, and then it's like 5k. But other than that, it's one of the best ways to get some cash, I think, that one. Okay, so I've barely done anything there. Okay, I'm gonna need to wait for a little bit more time, and we can make the DD stop then. So let's pop on down. I didn't bring my bronze bars with me. Sorry about this. Going back and forward because I didn't realise. Thought I had them in my inventory, and I didn't. And I can see on my tracker that I didn't. Right, let's go. Metal. Right, so who are they going to anyway? They are going to Remington, who is halfway in the other direction. Of course he is. He's halfway to the tree farm. Is dog the only option? Yeah, for that particular quest. You can have a dog and a cat in this, so. Yeah, I play at default speed. I've never seen a problem with it myself. I'd never understood the people that wanted different speeds, but like, if that makes the gameplay better for you, great. all the DD stops showing up at the moment as things to do. So I'm gonna run all the way to find the dog. Yeah, so as soon as I get iron up and running, which will be as soon as I get the furnace off Petra, and then I'm going to be able to start making buckets, and then we can start working on getting Lightning 2.0. McDonald, for that reason... Be careful! Okay. For that reason, he will be one of the few people that I might actually do some social with, but I will be very limited, if at all, doing social. But to get a horse, that might be worth it. If the horse shows up reasonably before Mint does. Just gonna go find this dog. Should be down here. I'm just gonna like run past all these dudes. We don't need to do anything with them. Okay. Scraps! Woof woof! Ruff ruff ruff!
Scraps?
Arf!
It ran away. I should tell Polly.
Okay, we need to go find Polly quickly. I don't know if this is stopping any of the other quests or anything. I think the thing that's stopping the main quest line at the moment is actually making the DD stops, which I'm working on. But I may as well do all this stuff in the meantime. Because a lot of these quests are quite fun. I'll have a while of dating Mint and having to ride out to meet him. Do you know why I'm literally getting all the money from the DD cards? It's literally to buy massage chairs with. That is literally why. I know his birthday is the first day of either winter or spring. I can't remember.
Have you seen a basket around here?
You mean Granny Sophie's basket? Yeah, it was right... Where did it go?
Toby just tossed it onto the roof.
He said he was really strong.
I bet he did. I double dog dared him. I don't know why Polly doesn't have a voice yet.
What? Toby! I'm sorry. You'll need to find a way to get up on the roof.
Alright, I am Parkour She-Lab. Nothing is beyond me when it comes to parkouring onto roofs. Yeah. Need to speak to Polly about Scraps as well. You found him! I can't believe it! I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I'm glad he's okay. I can rent a horse though. No, I can't rent the horse until he's asked me to fix the stable. I'm imagining that him asking me to fix the stable is... I don't know whether it's time bound or whether it's relationship bound. Yeah, actually, renting a horse is easier, yes. Don't worry too much about him running away. He always did that to us as well. But if you give him some dog food, he'll follow you anywhere. Oh, now I'm going to make a blender. It's time-based. So, we've got one person saying it's buddy-based and one saying it's time-based. So, if it's time-based for the rental, I don't need to worry about befriending him, so I won't bother. Just, guys, let me know. Look on the wiki or something and let me know if you can find out properly. Because I won't bother giving him iron buckets if I don't need to. One hardwood plank. Let's go and have a little look at that then. So, got my bronze plate, got my hardwood plank there, but I need the others, which will be in the wood chest probably. I'm probably going to need fibre cloth. Okay, let's see about this then. So, 5 hardwood planks, 4 bronze plates, 2 bronze pipes, which are being made at the moment, and fibre cloth. Did I pick up those bronze? Yes, I did. I did indeed. So I need to make... Everything's about the cutter now, really, for the rest of these, unfortunately. So I'll sit and wait for it. So, so the fuel is depleted on there. Well, that helps a lot, doesn't it? And now I need to apparently make a blender for Scraps' dog food. And I don't know how to make a blender. Yay! Right, so what I need to do then is just to double check that this isn't a It's not a timed quest, so I've got all the time in the world to get myself a blender. So as soon as I can't believe I can't make a dog food. That's so bad. Right, I'll go and find Sophie and tell her about her basket then. She's probably over here somewhere, right? Yes. Quest after you finish Emily's water well. Yeah, that might be right actually. It kind of, you forget how many quests there are in this sometimes. Can I buy dog food from someone? I don't know.
I can't thank you enough.
I really don't know. I've not noticed anyone selling dog food. Do you have another quest for me, Sophie? Water tank?
We might have a commission for you. We're in need of a water tank at my farm. Can you make one for me? In return, I'll give you my pumpkin pie.
My pumpkin pie. That's so cute. In my playthrough, the quest popped up the day after he became my buddy. I guess it might have been coincidence. Yeah, it probably was. Because you probably got iron to make buckets with, like, around the sort of time, like, just before those quests all showed up. Yeah, probably. Well, we'll soon see, because if it doesn't pop up, then that'll be why, and I will know. Yeah, there's others saying the same, and so, yeah. Okay, cool. Time-based. Oh, Hopsweet, you didn't do any social with him and you could rent and buy. That's good to know as well. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody who researched that for me. I'm very, very happy with that. So, making a water tank. Is that something I make over here? It is. And I make it with 4 wooden boards and 5 stone bricks. Okay. Well, I probably have the wooden boards and the stone bricks, but I will check. Yeah, there's the wooden boards. And oh, yeah, I actually have it all in my inventory. Fantastic. Something to do while I'm waiting for the other stuff. Have a quick check on the map, make sure there's no new quests or anything for me other than the DD stops. Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna go to bed. That seems like a one-sided deal. Water wells cost way more than a pumpkin pie. But it's him. It's like, it is Sophie's special pumpkin pie. It's pretty special. Let's go and hand this in, because if this like helps the well quest start and me get the horse, then getting this done ASAP is important. And I know a lot of the stuff to do with the DD stops needs to still be made, so. Hey Sophie!
Now this is a nice water tank. You're very skilled. Here's my pumpkin pie.
See, she slaved over that pumpkin pie. She grew the pumpkin herself. Maybe Emily helped a bit. Doopy 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 doo. We have some mail. Research results. Civil furnace. Finally. Finally. Okay, so what I need to do now is just go straight down to the research centre. Assuming I have enough data disks, which I do. Straight down to the research centre and get some more research done. Yeah, exactly. Next. Keep it going. I'm not going to accelerate it, but I will, every time I get a new one, I'll try and sort of hand the data disks in and get another one going. So I can get the blender. Poor old Scrapsy. Starving in the wasteland, no food, because I can't make him any dog food. Aww. Okay, I'm French, yes you do need to get this game. This game is such a good game. And there's so many things that I'm not going to even be able to show you in this particular playthrough that in my big main playthrough I'll show. And even in that playthrough, there's stuff that I won't show you because I don't date all the girls. So there's going to be things in other people's playthroughs that you won't see in mine as well. And things in mine that you won't see in other people's. Because, you know, some other people might not want to date guys. So I will have things in my playthrough they won't have in theirs. So there we go. Yeah, and it's on the Switch from Tuesday onwards. And also, I believe, the Xbox and PlayStation. Trapped a cat. You trapped a cat? What? Jessica Rabbit, I'm back. Didn't get to walk thunder, but I trapped a cat.
Hi.
Hello, Petra.
Hi. Did you discover something new?
I did. Oh, shall we do 5?
That
Let's
should
do
be
5.
enough
All the
data
5s
disks.
first.
Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data disks. The more data, the faster we work.
The console version is a patch behind. Yeah, the console version as well. People have been talking, like, tweeting me all day. No, yeah, tweeting me all day about it. Like, oh, I've noticed this in your playthrough and it's not on the consoles. And I'm like, I didn't port it. I don't know. Luckily, Pathea, to be fair, Pathea have actually been keeping their... Oh, I didn't mean to do that, oops. But I suppose it'll be quicker now. Yeah, Pathea have actually jumped in on some of the people that have been tweeting me and said, you know, we're working on it, we're going to get that sorted out. Things like, you know how you're supposed to be able to trade wood for stone at A&Gs and stuff like that, and they haven't put that into the console versions or things like that. There's just a few little bits and pieces that are just a bit different. Yeah, I don't think they've got any modding support at the moment. I don't know whether it's like a case of it being a certain amount of patches behind, or whether it's like just the console port has got some completely different features or what. But yeah, it definitely doesn't have a few things, and they are working on getting them in. Yeah, since 1.0, we've been able to change that around since like really quite early on after release, as you say. So I really don't know, but I'm sure that it's at least the release version they've got. There must just have been a few things changed. Right, so I got my first DD stop. Let's pop it down over here so I can actually get around a bit easier, a bit more easily. Get around a bit easier is not correct English. If you are trying to learn English from me at all, that is bad English. When there are 2 or more, you can take a ride from one to the other. I would need to make a second one though. Stop. Number 2. Now I did have some more of these pipes. Hardwood planks I might be missing at the moment. And bronze plates as well. I am starting to wonder whether I should make a second cutter at this point. I kind of am thinking that might be a thing to do. So I'm going to retrieve this back up. And I'm going to make a cutter. Because it's annoying me. Oh, so it's literally stone bricks and 2 copper plates. Yeah, why haven't I done that already? Why not? I might even have the copper plates. No, I don't. But it'll take me 2 hours to make. I think I can handle that. So there's 3 DD stops to place. And dog food to get for scraps, which I can't get until I get the blender. Are there any quests around the city? If not, I'm going to sleep. No, there are not. So, sleepy time for me, I think. It's time to just get this game moving. I just got the civil furnace too. Yeah. So by the time I wake up in the morning... Cutter, is that a British thing? We call them saws in America. No, it's a my time at Portia thing. It's not... Yeah, we also call them circular saws. So there's a mail for me, probably about my research. 2 days, and we'll have more research. Cool. Oh, come on. That's just irritating. Where's all the rest of my bricks? Why do I only have 1 brick? I need to make some more bricks. Okay, I'm gonna look after everything today. I had a lazy day in bed. Now I have to look after things. So, I'm gonna need to probably make some more. Oh yeah, definitely make some more bronze. Probably about 4 furnaces worth, just to get that back up to 100. Been making, well, probably all of the furnaces worth actually, because I'm gonna be making more bronze plates all the time. What are we out of? Copper. So let's go and dig up some copper. Again. Onyx wants to be an out. So Onyx is your cat. And is a bit feral and needs to be trapped inside. Okay. Aww. See, Tilly is like the other way around. She's an outdoor cat, but half the time she just wants to be inside. And she just wants to go outside to just kind of do her little patrols and stuff. And then she just comes back in and lays around all day. She's very lazy. Doesn't want to do more work than she has to. See, I think the one thing about not doing social and stuff in this is that it does kind of almost make the grinding for materials a little bit disproportionate. I seem to be spending a lot of time digging and cutting. So I'm hoping that the tree farm quests and things should be coming up pretty soon. Once I get these DD stops in, I imagine it's going to come up. Let's get 72 copper ore. Right, I need some more. I need another big vein of it. I don't understand why these things are covered in sand nowadays. They used to always just have loads of copper ore in them. Now they're covered in sand. It's not good times. More sand? It's all sand! Ah, your neighbour's cat, I see. If Judy the cat mama was home, everything would have been fine. Aww. Poor Onyx. Just off looking for mama. Like, where'd you go? Cats do have serious abandonment issues, I think. Tilly is not happy when anyone goes anywhere, when any bags are around, anything like that. Like, for a while after she came to live with us, she would, like, just, if we were out in the car, I think she worried that we wouldn't come back, because she just would look as the car was running away, as the car was, like, rolling down the drive, she would just look and watch it go. When we went to TwitchCon, she was sat on the fence just watching the car go. I felt very sad. Some cats think you're dead if you're going to. Oh, don't say that! I'll never go anywhere again. Not even for, like, Twitch things for, like, 2 days. I'm like, no, she might think I'm dead. That's okay. I'm just joking with you. I wouldn't like. I don't think she's gonna think I'm dead after like 48 hours away or something. Yeah, she could torture. She did. She. Poor Casa. Like, she's just not an easy cat. Like, and the ferrets are not easy ferrets apparently. I thought they were kind of easy to deal with, but they're at a stage of a hormonal stage at the moment where they're maybe not as easy as they normally are. Although the first, they haven't even been out today. Like, I've been so busy all day. So after I finish the stream, I'll have to go and see them for a bit and let them run around. Poor little dukes. They had nice noms today though, so I think they're quite happy with that. I could hear them chomping away earlier. Although I can't really tell you what it is, some of you may be of a sensitive disposition. And like I said earlier, ferret noms are quite often gross. It's tasty to a ferret, we probably think it's gross. Especially if Siri likes it. Stinkier the better. She's a weird little ferret. Okay, we should have plenty of copper now to do all our bits and bobs with. But I will just keep going until my stamina runs out, because while I'm here I may as well. I somehow managed to find loads of copper in the end, so that was good. I'll just dig this ceiling and read chat. So, your uncle and aunt went on a month-long vacation. Her dog was so sad and sat on the top step near the front door where she could watch to see the car come to the drive when they came back. And it was hard to get her to eat. Aww, that's... Dogs, I think dogs get even more attached to people than cats do, and they don't understand. We're just going away for a couple of weeks or something. They're like, are they gone forever? They can't understand. They can't know. They don't. I don't even know if they have a concept of time particularly either. So they don't know the difference between coming back soon and coming back never, even if they don't have much of a concept of time. Apparently it's quite an advanced concept for any animal to have any kind of idea of future and things like that. But then I kind of think, well, the ferret, any animal that like stores and stashes surely has an idea of future. Unless it's literally just an instinct to do it and they don't know why. Because I would think when the ferrets like stash stuff, they think, I'm going to go get that later. Like, especially when they push food out of their cage. Why would you push it out of your cage unless you knew that later on you were coming out for playtime and then you could go stash it wherever you wanted? That's why they do that, I swear. So they must have an idea of time. And that there will be a future which will involve them being out of their cage. I don't know, it's an interesting one, that. Very philosophical for a what is supposed to be a fairly casual stream. I apologise. It's my whole neuroscience background coming out there. Very interesting stuff, neuroscience. Although I imagine a lot of the stuff I learned is maybe a bit out of date by now. Although there's some stuff that is timeless. But there's always new things coming out and things that you need to keep abreast of. Hello! Surprise goose appearance! Welcome, welcome. How you doing? The way Avak explained the ferret noms in the Ferret Cam videos helped to understand their diet. Yeah. Animal philosophy is the only kind I don't really mind hearing. Oh, what am I doing? I want to go back to the entrance. That's what I want to do. It's more like animal physiology and psychology and stuff like that, I suppose. But it's interesting all the same. Like the idea as well that you, from a scientific point of view, you can't tell really how sentient an animal is. It's very difficult to design experiments and things to actually say when a dog is twitching in its sleep, is it dreaming? Things like that. And people can be very is it anthropomorphic with like animals? They like sort of attribute human traits. Really? Huss and Tuss? Really? Oh, I gave it away. Really? Vandals? Vandals of the box? Meow!
Pinky, what is it?
What is it, Pinky? She's off. She's off to the tunnels. I must follow with my trusty sword. After repairing. It's not like they really Really? I don't have 2 wooden boards to repair my resource box. Not that it's really doing much for me at the moment. I'll probably get my second cutter now as well. No wooden boards. I need them though, so bad. Alright, I've got a lot of hardwood planks now, so next will be a bunch of bronze plates. And then I should have enough to make all the DD stops. Okay. I don't need to repair that for a little while. So what I may do is just follow the quest line along, and then I'll make another wooden board in a minute. That is a fat cat. It needs a diet before it dies. I think it'll be okay. Apparently the pig is way worse. I have to take the pig on walks. It's quite funny. You should watch it in my YouTube episode, because I don't think I'll get that quest line in this particular playthrough, because I think it is friendship based. Pinky girl, what did you see? It's like Lassie. Lassie, what did you see? We're meant to just go in. Yeah, enter the cave. Okay, it said enter the cave. It won't be dangerous in there. It'll just be a couple of buffoons.
Another one smashed. Shouldn't be long now.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
And those civil core fools are still running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Revenge sure is sweet. That little pest will regret wrecking our collection scam.
I love how they think they're so clever and the civil core are complete fools. That's so brilliant.
No more builder, back to work. Huh?
What is it, bro? Ah! It's you!
Wow, it's you!
Well, whatever. I guess we'll have to move forward a few steps in the plan.
This time we smash you for good.
Oh, was that the last part of your plan was to come and beat me up? That was literally the last part of your plan. Oh no! Do I have apple slices? I may have to eat Sophie's pumpkin pie as well. I'll just eat my apple slices, that should be enough. Okay. Right, now I'm gonna get you. This came a lot earlier than previously. Why are you hitting me with a tire? I need to be a bit careful because they are slightly higher level than me at the moment. His special Tuss tire attack. Right, okay, that's Huss out of the way. Tuss is clearly a little tougher. There we are.
Oh.
Why couldn't you just pay up the first time?
Cause like if you'd asked me for 100 goals, it might have been a little different. But you went for like 50,000 and I didn't have that.
Right away!
Bye! That's so funny. Aw, tell Arlo. Okay, I will, I guess. Maybe I'll find some more apple slices in here. I was very lucky I had them. He heard someone say a tire iron was a good thug weapon, but he didn't know what that was and figured a tire has metal, so it was just a fancy way of saying a tire. I like that story, Amaton. That's a good story. How did I look at my workshop and think I have 50k? Exactly. My workshop's terrible. It's like the basic, it's not even upgraded. Maybe you thought I was keeping all the money. smash all the stuff and get all the money out of it. Like, get that crystal there as well. But I think that's the issue with doing all the stories so fast, is that I unfortunately now am coming across storylines where I'm not really of the level I should be. Well, maybe a bit, because I am like level 16 or so. I'm level 18 and they were level 20. Actually, that's not too bad. It's my fault for not taking my skills again. So let's do some, because I'm going through and I'm not really doing the social route, I do need to take a lot of fighting points. So could do like some big damage increases. That would be good. Getting iron together for my sword is going to be a really big upgrade as well. Is this the way out? I can't remember. I need to get out. They just get to commit assault and run away. I know, right? You gotta look after yourself in this this post-apocalyptic wasteland. I'm gonna report them to the council or the police. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go see Arlo because he kind of is the police, I suppose. I'm just gonna get all these crystals so I can make crystal necklaces if I get a commission. As I say, not too worried about getting all the commissions in the world, but it's not working. There we are. Commissions for me are more about the money, honestly. Having enough money for mint. It's nice to get the 10,000 golds each quarter, but not necessary, really. I'm sure I can make enough soups and dream lamps and sell things and not have to buy a million gazillion presents for people, that I'll be able to buy enough. Right, so I should be able to get the second cutter going now. Which will allow me to make bronze plates and copper plates and all the stuff. I'm just going to pop that down next to this one. I know it's the same layout I always use, but never mind. It's a good layout, that's why. So I'm going to keep going with... I'm going to make 10 wooden boards there. Apparently I'm getting loads of power stones from somewhere. I guess from digging up all that copper. And then I guess I'll fix my resource box in the morning. My resource box, to be honest, I haven't done the tree farm quest yet, so it's like not really worth very much, so it's cool. We'll go to bed and we'll see where Arlo is in the morning. The more days I get to pass, the quicker that blender will show up as well. Okay. Still so broken. Right, so I did start making wooden boards so we can fix the resource box first. Yep, there we are. Wonderful. And we also have fuel depleted here as well. To refuel. Making a civil furnace might be a good idea at this point. If I have the stuff for it. Because it's important to keep my workshop up to date, basically. Important to get through the quest lines. Yeah, if I change layout in a game, I keep looking in the old place for hours and hours after I changed it. I'm a slow learner. I do for a little while and then I usually get the hang of it. But yeah, it's longer than I would like, to be honest with you. I'll definitely go and look for it for a good few times. And if it's something I don't visit very often, I'll go back to that same place for a while. But it's not necessarily whether you're slow at learning, it's about whether you're slow at unlearning as well. And unlearning is kind of a different thing. You have completely different speeds of learning and unlearning. Because that's something I did with my degree as well. I did it was all about how I was basically testing a test. So I tested like how quickly I could get animals to like learn something and get them to unlearn something. It was just like a little like BP testing that I got some rats to do. And then I didn't really like carry on with all that stuff, but that was like part of my studies to do that. Right.
Hey! My practice sword is getting worn. I need a new one for my morning exercise.
Alright
Have
then.
at it.
Gotta make you a bronze sword now, have I? That's something I could make for myself, actually. I could really do with making that for myself. I shouldn't run and do that. I should run and tell Arlo first. I physically can't do... Yeah, I'll tell Arlo and then I'll go make the rest of the DD stops and that will be done today. And then I'm waiting, literally waiting for the blender at that point. Where is Arlo? Oh, chicken run again. No, I'm not doing that every week. No, no way. No way. So you just got my eviction at Portia. And then we've also got the DD stops to do. That's fine. And then we can do scraps once we get the blender. Good, good, good. Did I finish my degree? I did. Yes. I did actually finish it. And I did my degree way before I started doing YouTube.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, we haven't made as much headway on this case as we would have liked.
It's fine. I found out it was those bandits from before. They ran off after I beat them.
So basically she's saying, I did your job for you.
You should probably leave beating criminals to us. That could have been dangerous. But I'm glad to see you're in one piece. I guess we owe Higgins an apology. We did bring him in for questioning several times.
Well, I didn't tell you to do that, so, okay.
Yikes.
Thanks for the update, though. We'll track those bandits down.
Welcome to the stream, JPake5520. Sweet Pea, thank you very much. That's 3 months of Twitch Prime subscriptions. Thank you very much for that. Right, let's go make some more DD stops. So I don't have to run around everywhere. Although, like you guys say, when I change something, I forget. So I might actually forget that I've made all these DD stops everywhere and just start running everywhere. If I do that, just remind me, please. Just say, Sheila, you're being very silly again. Stop being so silly. So I'm wondering where would be the best place to put this one first. I'm thinking the one at the other end of town, honestly. Then I'm thinking maybe one up by the ruins. I think those would be the most like useful places to have them. And then put the harbour one down a bit later. Get another one going. I don't quite have the stuff for this one yet, but I nearly do. I'm just missing a bronze plate or so for that last little foot stand there. Ah, look. Look what I just so happen to have right there. Good. So that's all my DD stops done. Nice. Well, at least the ones I need to do. So let's go. Hello, mysterious man. How are you today?
Oh, another loyal customer just appeared. I am called the Mystery Salesman. Always a pleasure.
Are you the mysterious man or the mystery salesman? I don't know now.
I see. So the mayor is trying to implement the DD system that a Tar developed. Ooh, this will be great. More stranger wares will show up for me to snatch up.
He's very excited about things like that, isn't he? Here's his store. I'm not going to really buy anything from there at the moment because I don't have much money. But there's a few things you can get if you want to buy that gold chain. Albert really likes that, for example. You can get scraps of doghouse for a bit of money. You get some hats and things like that that kind of help you with a bit of hit points. But I'm just going to try and earn them if I can. Paint roller to paint your house. Floor brush to paint your floor. And that's about it, really. A sweetheart cake, so that your sweetheart can call you a different name rather than darling all the time, for example. Yeah, more consistency with the written lines and also more consistency with the volumes. Like, I know I'm one to talk, but I do try and keep my volume compared to the game audio and things like that all very consistent. Might not be consistent from video to video, but at least within the video, I think you can usually just leave a video running at a certain volume and it'll be okay. Nice. I'm going to put the DD stop down here. And then, I think, then I'm going to go back to here. Oh, it looks like the tree farm stop's already been done. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So then I can... We've got 1, 2, 3. One by Amber Island and one down by the harbour. I honestly think the harbour one first. And then I can let Higgins get on with doing the other one. Because I was only asked to do 3. But then again, if I do the Amber Island one, he'll do the harbour one and I don't have to run as far. Hey, looks like Papa Bear caught a fish. He does a little dance whenever he catches a fish. It's really cute. And like sometimes you catch him and Oaks like just playing together and just running about. I don't know if they're doing it now actually. They're just running about. And he's like trying to catch fish. And they're like fishing to get a... Oh, crap. Trying to get a good angle. I fell in the water. Look, he caught a golden salmon. Yay, and then they just run around after each other and it's just the sweetest little thing. Papa Bear and Oaks just playing. And has anyone seen has anyone seen the opening scene? The loading, not the loading screen, but the menu screen, that's the one. Hey, got another one! The menu screen where he literally is like snoring and he's like cuddling Oaks in his lap. It's so cute. I kind of meant to run down. I got really excited about them and I ran back. Which wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to go over here. But it is cute. You've got to admit. You were going to Amber Island, dear. Yes, I know. Julie Barbecue! I know, adorableness sometimes makes me lose my brain. Because it's too adorable. Oh look, and magically the other one got put in. So whenever I put one in, another one gets put in automatically. That's cool. Okay, I'd best go and tell the mayor that I finished then. Actually, going back here would be the fastest way to do it as well. Good morning, Abarashi. Oh, sorry, Abarash Kampachi. Why I tried to add an extra I there, I do not know. Is it morning? Whereabouts are you where it's morning? Okay, so it'll probably be the mayor I need to tell. I mean, it's saying place the DD stop, but it's not actually telling me to go see the mayor. Let me just check my mission log. Yeah, it's saying talk to Gale, so I'll go talk to him. He was what? Right next to me. Oh, yeah, he goes fishing. It's like a Saturday, isn't it? And he goes fishing on a Saturday. Nah. It's 1:04. Oh, right, so you're not too far out of time zone to me. Yeah, you're right. There's a big old sign right next to the... Ah... Alright then, Mayor Gale. Where are ya? Having a nice fishing expedition with Russo.
You've already placed the DD stops?
Yeah.
That's very efficient.
See, I'm efficient.
Here's your commission fee.
Mayor
With the
Gale
new
said
DD
so.
stops, traveling around this area will be much more convenient.
Yeah, certainly will. And so now I'm going to go to bed because literally that's all the main quest lines that I can do done. Oh, he's right. Thank you. Good thing he doesn't have a GPS tracker on you. Well, that would be creepy too, but yes. She'll have to stay trim somehow. Aya Blue Kitty, you didn't get a shout out. Oh no, you can have one now. I hope your name is properly Aya Blue Kitty, because that is a cool name. And you put a crying face. I made someone have a crying face. That's so sad. Right, I have a letter now, so I'm guessing that there's more stuff to do. Research results. Blender. Yes, we can go get Scrapsy. And I've drawn up a plan to place some streetlights around the city. We received too many complaints about not having enough lighting after dark. The government will place 4 separate orders for light posts at the Commerce Guild starting tomorrow. Please fulfill these as fast as possible. I know our citizens will be overjoyed. So I've got to wait till tomorrow for those. Oh goody. Right, so today will be all about getting the blender done then. It's only 7 PM where you are. Yeah, anybody that's like kind of in America will be a little bit behind. So if I'm staying up super late doing something, you guys, it'll just be like the early evening for you. I really should start things earlier though. I know I should. But it's hard because I spend the day trying to do daytime things that have to be done in the day before things shut. Kind of like in Portia. How you got to go and see certain people before they go to bed or before things shut. And then other things get pushed into the evening, and streaming seems to be one of those things for me, unfortunately. So I need 3 copper bar, 2 simple circuit, and 2 grinding blade. Okay, let's make the grinding blade first. And for that I need what? How are these things coming up so early? Carbon steel bar. So for carbon steel bar I need a civil furnace. So, right, we're going to be spending the day making a civil furnace and making carbon steel bar. So, 5 bronze plates, 3 marble planks, and 2 stone stools. Well, I have 2 bronze plates. I need to have a few more though. Let's make another 10. Never hurts at this stage of things. And it never hurts to have plenty of hardwood planks either. I seem to be a little bit behind in my tech, so... Okay. Do you guys remember whether I asked Petra to make anything else after the blender? I might double check that. Do I have marble planks is the other thing to check. I have marble, but not marble planks. Okay. So maybe I'll change that to marble planks then. And I can only make 2 at the moment. Because apparently I need 3 marble per. Okay, let's go make some more marble then. Or gather some more marble even. I do need to give more. Okay, let's go do that straight away then. I'll use my new DD stop. There's also the haunted cave. And 2 more DD stops to do up by the civil core. And that. Okay, cool. Let's go see Petra first. I only got the blender today, so I've got to give her more discs. Yeah, that makes absolute sense. What would I do without my chat? I don't know. Alright then,
Hello?
Petra.
Hi. Did you
Don't mind the
discover
pickaxe.
something new? That should be enough data discs.
You're supposed to discover something new for me.
If you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data discs. The more data, the faster we work.
Alright, let's go faster.
On these discs are minimal. There should be useful in.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that really fast. She'll have it done in like 1 or 2 days, and then we'll start to get... I feel like we're a bit behind with our tech, you see. Right, so let's... Okay, it looks like the mayor's up in the church. But has the haunted cave quest for me, so I'm like, do I run all the way up there or not? We'll wait for him to come down later. I think I'll wait for him to come down later. Okay, so did I find much in the way of marble? Because I think I remembered about the data discs when I was on the way to get marble. So I'll just get these ones first. They sometimes have marble. Watch out, tourist. Don't want to hurt you. So that one had 1. I need another 3 though to, I think, yeah. 3 more marble to get that last marble plank. And then I'll have my first silver furnace and we can actually start making carbon steel bars. Which actually, that is actually pretty soon on in the playthrough, I feel. We're only going for another 3 hours. So we're only like, I think the last stream was something like 5 hours or so, 5 or 6, might have been like maybe 7. So we're less than 10 hours into the playthrough. We're already on carbon steel. That's pretty decent. Yeah, non-stop smelting carbon steel bars from now on. Well, that civil furnace will basically be for that, and the other furnaces will be kept for the other stuff. But when I have less, the less I have to do, the better I am at keeping the furnaces going. The fact that I've managed to keep it up at like 100 bars each has been pretty useful. Well, loads of stuff from that one. That was cool. Quite a bit from that one. Cool. Very good. Very good. Right, I should have plenty of marble planks now to make the silver furnace with. Then I can make carbon steel bars. Then I can make the blender. Then I can go get scraps. Yeah, I'll try and make 2 if I can. That's a good idea. It's a case of making enough marble planks though. So I can make... I need 3, so if I make another 4 of them, that should be enough. Don't want to overdo it because I need the cutters for other things. 5 bronze plates, 2 stone stools. Okay, how many bronze plates we have? 4 now, okay. I shouldn't be too far away then. The fuel's depleted on all of these though. And my bronze bars are running out really fast. And all my wood's run out again. Yay! Oh well, means I can read chat again. So what are you guys up to then? Dark Mistress 88, thank you very, very much for the follow there. She says, I can read chat while chopping wood and then misses all the trees. Convert stone to wood. Actually, it would be a good thing to check if that still works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I probably have quite a bit of stone as well. I've been doing quite a bit of mining, although I've been quite specific about getting the copper. I'm sure I probably have picked up a bit of stone along the way. Let's go check. If I could get 1 stack, that would be quite useful. Oh, I have to have the stone on me, don't I? Grr. But anyway, it is there. I have 120 that I can convert. So that's fine. That's a start. I'll see what else I've got though. Switch to smaller ones to make charcoal. I already made some charcoal, by the way. I'm ahead of myself on that. Okay, let's get these I do have more of the little furnaces this time as well. I've got like 6 or so instead of the 4 that I had before. So it still would be an idea to chop some wood. Unless I have a ton of stone somewhere. Let me just check that out though. That's crafting completed. I'll do what you said and make some charcoal there. I've got 60 already. Have a look how much stone I actually have. Less than you would think, actually. I only have 119 stone. You would think I'd have more than that, but no. No, I do not. Yeah, I told you I've been really, really specific about mining just for the metals and stuff, so I will just have to go chop some trees down. Because I may need that much stone just for making bits and bobs of stone stuff. Also, like as I say, I'm quite behind on a lot of things to do with gathering compared to how I am with the story. But I feel like that's what the fighting tree is for. It's if you are slightly under-leveled and you're not doing a lot of social or not doing as much in the way of gathering, it's to help you keep in line with everything. The only thing that's going to be a bit of a pain is going to be I'm going to be stuck for gear, because some of the gear I won't be able to wear until I'm like level 42. Mind you, if I do a lot of fighting, that might not be so bad. I might get levels quite fast. I'm not sure. It's a very different way of playing to normal. But then I don't know if I will get as far as the sort of level 40 gear before I meet Mint and finish this little playthrough anyway, so we'll have to see. Right, by now I should definitely be able to make the furnace. And I'll probably start on making a second one. And by the time I've made the second one, then I should have enough stuff, enough carbon steel bars to make the blender, make those grinding blades. There's my marble planks as well. And I need stone stools, which I neglected to make earlier, so I'll go make them now. Made some stone bricks too. Yeah, I made sure that I got plenty of stone bricks. I won't need to make much more of that, I don't think. So I should start to stockpile the stone. So funny to see me running around instead of on a horse. Yeah, I know, I'm always on my horse. Put it there. And another one by its side, maybe? Gonna make a second one. Right, so let's refuel you full of wood. And get you making some carbon steel bars for me. And that's all my iron gone, so I need to get some more iron as well. So, how many... Did I use all my bronze plates? Yes, all except for one. I need more marble planks as well before I can make a second one. So probably my best bet at the moment will be to go and just dig up some iron in the mines. Oh, right, let's go get the haunted cave quest off Mayor Gale before I head up. He's back down here again now. Coming back from church. They spend all day in church.
Cave on Amber Island? I think it's about time we develop it into an attraction. I have prepared some funding for you to go and strengthen the cave system and add in some lights and decorations. We want it to be spooky after all. What do you say? I saved this commission just for you, since you're the one that kicked the bandy rats out of the cave last time.
Yeah, I think so.
Good, good. Here are the crafting recipes for the light and banner. See where you can put them.
Okay, cool. Okay, Hop, I'll see you once you're on your PC. It's a Sunday. Oh, he's off to the... He literally comes from the church and goes to the fireside meeting. Bless him. Good evening, everyone. Blah, 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 blah. You know when he just does that, but it's not a proper one. Not much happened this week. Everything is going well in our town. So it's not a day for a fireside meeting for us. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make the stuff for the haunted cave. Or whether I need to collect some stuff up for it. And then I'll go get some... I will go and mine some more iron out. What's under furniture? Furniture? No. Was it under bits and pieces? No. Was it under gifts? No. Where is it? Oh, look, his stupid bronze sword as well. I actually have the upgrade kit to do it though. Yay! I don't know how long I've got to do that. I need to keep an eye on that. I am feeling a bit dumb because I'm like, where is the stuff for the haunted cave? Do I need... Do I need the next upgrade of workbench again? I wouldn't have thought so. Yeah, I might have books. Okay, yeah, that would be it. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, guys. I was very confused for a second there. I was like, why wouldn't you just give it to me? Right, so I've got new furniture items. So I was right in thinking it was furniture. Need one of those. And one of those. Or do I need two? No, just one of each. Okay. We can go and install those. Hey Hipporific, welcome to the stream. Go pop them in. So, a tree of claws down here. Never forget, I put these things here. And I've just noticed wow, okay, we've gone over 100 viewers, peeps. Well done and thank you. And that's well done you guys for all showing up. Crystal necklace, yay. Haunted cave, all done. I kind of feel like I need to take a picture for a thumbnail, but it's like, no, it's a stream. It has all the same thumbnails. That's my rule. Streams get all the same thumbnails, bespoke, beautiful videos that I have poured my love and attention into. Not that I don't do that for streams, but when they're bespoke, they get their own thumbnail. Let's go tell Mayor Gale what he asked. And then we'll go make another civil furnace. And then I'm not sure. I was watching the number, wasn't sure if I should say. I know, I just looked over, I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. My last stream didn't even make that many. I noticed there's a few people hosting me at the moment, so thank you. If anybody's around that is hosting me, I know that like quite often people host and then they just go on their merry way, but I've noticed that it looks to me like Tashnar is hosting me at the moment, and so is Briarstone. So is Linear J. That's all I can see without tabbing out, I'm afraid, at the moment. But thank you so much, guys. I gotta, like, get some cricks out of my neck quickly. Right, okay. So professional. I'm such a pro, aren't I? Do I have enough? No, I am 1 plate short. Darn it. Let's go talk to Gale. Maybe that plate will be ready by the end. Hello, Ginger. Firestone had been streaming when I started watching you. Yeah. I've not noticed any, like, raids. I apologise if anybody has raided me and I've not managed to catch it or anything. I'm not seeing anything about any raids on Streamlabs, though, so I don't think I've missed anything. I always worry if my viewer numbers do, like, suddenly go up, and I always worry I've missed some kind of raid or something. Is Mayo Girl gonna be in his house? And I'm not gonna be able to get in his house, am I? Not this time of night. What kind of idiot goes to visit people at this time of night? Robo10135, thank you for the host as well. Okay, well I'm thinking going to bed might be the thing to do now. Just let some time pass. Let some time pass.